Hi, and welcome to my page, Embrace Your Inner Wellness with Gigi. So today I am in ceremony and in a little bit of meditation, and I thought I'd make this video because I'm about to take upon a journey. So as people know already that I haven't been well, still unsure what's been going off, but I've got a few things where my stomach is better now and kind of starting to take on my food, but I don't have the acid reflux anymore, and it is through some type of healing that I did through crystal healing that has helped my stomach. I had negative energy in there and I shifted it from myself using black tourmaline. And then it just seems that my stomach got better. But now I have found out that my lymph nodes aren't very good and they are blocked in certain areas, especially more on my right side than my left side. I've already done shaking therapy to help unblock energetically. And then it seems that as I'm in ceremony, my drummers kind of said to me, or my ancestors, has kind of said to me, now it's time to heal through the drum and start doing a drumming on myself every day. So while I'm in ceremony, I also found out to help with my stomach, I did have a friend that gave me herbs to see if I still had Helicobacter pylori. I did take them as recommended for 7 days, and it was 3 times a day with a tea, and that has helped. But she taught me that we're supposed to sit in ceremony with our medicine because I've not made it, somebody else has. So today I've sat in ceremony because I didn't make the herbs. I got these offline, and this is kind of my next thing to do to help unblock my lymph nodes. Now, this isn't the true ingredients to unblock my lymph nodes, but these ingredients I already had and they're a part of it. So I'm going to take these to start with, and I'll show you my ceremony where I am sat in. So this is the ceremony that I am sat in, and obviously it's a shamanic ceremony, native ceremony that I'm doing. Ignore the bowl, that is just Buxton water. I've been cleansing my face with lemon, cucumber, and I'm about to put some aloe vera gel on, trying to get into more of a natural routine with myself and using nature's gifts, because that's what it is there for. I've had my cacao, which does help the physical body because it has copper, magnesium, lots of good stuff, and it is made for gods and goddesses to drink. It also has healthy fats in, which I need the most to help me gain my fat back with me being thin. So as you can see, they're the herbs that I've just celebrated in. So I've got these ones here and the cyst herb blend. I found this company, and this company actually helps with if people are struggling with their ovaries, and they are from America, but they're on Instagram, and they do mainly their business off Instagram. And this is a de-cyst brand, so you can use this in the bath, but obviously it's tea leaves, nettle and wild yarn is the main ingredients. But energetic wise, I don't know these people, and I do not know who's made these and what their energy is like. So to me, sit in ceremony, and I've just done it. I've already done the ceremony with my drum. we've basically beaten in the vibrations and honouring nature and beating in the vibrations what those herbs need. So when I drink them as tea or as shots with the tinctures, with buxton water, they'll start to heal the inside of my body, the inside of my organs. And it's pure energy frequency. And I know that my drum does 432 hertz frequency. Comes from me and my drum. So that's the kind of frequency that will be going back into my body. And I feel it's very important to understand that it is a good thing to be in ceremony and bless your herbs, bless your food, bless anything that you get, really, because everything is to do with energy. The main part of this process is to do with energy. And I've been on a long journey, like a really long journey with this. And I've tried to do YouTube videos all the time, but my life is just so busy that I have got to come back to some point of just being me and doing things for myself and coming back living the natural way, because that's what's being guided towards me, is actually living the natural way. And yeah, and it's been a long process, and I have already started living the natural way. Like, I get my food from Trinity Farm, which is mostly homegrown and organic, and I go to Buxton to fetch my water every week. I am taking more bottles with me because I've decided that I want to wash my face in Buxton water, because the water, when you put it on your face, it's a different feel. It's weird, and I feel like it's going to heal my face and my skin. And also I want to use the water for my teeth and boil it and put it in a bowl, clean my toothbrush and get rid of all the crap out of my toothbrush before I brush them, because we're just brushing our teeth with bad bacteria, and then that stays in the mouth, and then we get poorly, and sometimes it's our mouth that's the cause to inner unwellness. And I just wanted to make this video today as this is day 1, and I've just put my drum on my third eye, and all I heard was, now it's time to heal with the drum. And healing with the drum is obviously a process. I was taught this in my diploma, that you can heal with the drum, as it's shrinking tumours, shrinking cysts, getting back your body into its natural flow, because that's what the drum needs. It's a natural flow. So I feel like they really wanted me to do the video to show my process of healing with the drum. I've already been doing healing with crystals, but obviously I've not done videos of that. Maybe I should. And yeah, it's just to start my journey again, I suppose, and be more consistent with my journey and what it is that I'm doing, because it is a different way of living. The way I live and want to live is completely different to others, and people don't understand it. And I am being my true self, and that's the message that I got today through my ceremony, is just be true to yourself. It's time to be true to yourself and do the things that I want to do. I'm 40, and it's like I've never ever done the things that I've wanted to do. It's always putting others first, and it's too stressful. It's stressful for anybody when you put others first. And it is about coming back to you and yourself, and just being with self and looking after yourself and looking after your body. And that's how we were supposed to be brought up in the first place, and that used to be a way of living on this planet and in this country, the UK, England. It was a part of it, and sadly the UK is very corrupted, and I'm disgusting. Disgusted is the word that wants to be used today. And yeah, just feel the process. So I know that I'm using my drum today around my ear because I know that I have something inside me in this side of my head because I can feel it. I'm not sure what it is. But I know my lymph nodes aren't doing fantastic, so it might be that I can just feel one of my lymph nodes. I don't know. It just feels very weird, and I keep getting fluid in this here. I keep getting congestion in my nose and all up here, and then it's going actually to this ear. But then my lymph node isn't really obviously doing its job properly because the fluid keeps coming out my ear. And I've tried telling the doctor and they've kind of just ignored me with it. So something from the drum has just said to me today, it's time to heal with the drum and do some healing process. And I just thought, okay, and then wanted me to show it as a video to make people understand that you can use these beautiful beings, that they are true healers and they're true self-healers as well. A lot of people use drums in circle. I have tend to stayed away from doing drums in circle and do it as journeying, meditations, visualizations, and I do want to put some journeying on YouTube as well. One for me, so I can actually lay down and have a journey for myself. But when I do these kind of meditations with self, they come and pop in my head anyway. But it's just that I'm sat up, I'm not really asleep, and the drum's chancing me out already. That's why I'm like buzzing, because she's getting ready for it. So I might do another YouTube, but I do want to do a face-to-face and online course about basics of the drum to get people to realize what the drum is, how to beat it properly. Why do people actually go in circle, and can you actually be in circle with the drum? Because there's a lot of people that are going out in circles and going to meditations and not realizing their health problem can actually be an issue to drumming. Like if you've got heart problems, got a pacemaker, if you wear hearing aids, the drums change the frequency of things. So when they're changing the frequency of things, they're going to change the frequency of your heart and your pacemaker and your hearing aids. Hearing aids do actually stop working, and so I'm guessing if I had someone with a pacemaker, they might have a heart attack. So really, you should go on a mini course or find out these things before even taking on drumming and before doing drumming anyway. There's a lot of people out there that don't drum properly that I have seen on Facebook. Irritates me, and they're even doing ceremonies with them and not really understanding. And for some reason, there's people being told that in meditation they shouldn't be going to the middle world because it's full of negative beings. If you're working shamanically or natively, there's not actually really any negative beings because you're going to a pure place. They are loving beings, benevolent beings is what they're called. And I've always used the middle world for my meditations because that's where they're being channeled to go to. For me, it's actually safer than going into the lower world or going into the upper world, especially if they're beginners and they've not done this journey before. I actually take them to middle world first, so they get an understanding of nature and the real nature, the vibration of nature, and nothing has ever become harmful to anyone when I've done this. And they even go to the beach, they go to the woods, and the animals do pop up. People are being told as well that the animals don't pop up when they're all in the underworld, and that's not actually true. The animals do come out in the middle world just as much as the lower, and yeah, I just feel like it's safe for me to do. And yeah, so I feel that everybody's taught differently, but I mainly channel in my spirit guide who's shamanic anyway in native. And when I'm channeling, you can tell because I'm asleep and my drum is just going for it. So yeah, I feel everybody is told different, I guess, but if you're a true shamanic and if you're a true channeler to that place, you're taught different to how people are teaching you, and you're like, well, have you just read that from a book, or have you actually channeled that in from a being? What is, like everything's different. Because I know nature is pure. I feel its energy every time I go out of it. The only time when it's negative is because there's radiation being pelted here. There isn't in the spirit world. Yes, there's negative vibrations here, but that's because people are leaving their trauma here when they pass over. But that's not really spirit or in the spirit world to me. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you do what you feel and what you think and what you believe. So today is number 1. So I'm just going to connect and get in and see what I feel. She does talk to me sometimes, but it's intuitive. My physical body is intuitive, so my body will tell me what it wants me to drum first. So we're just going to drum and see what happens. answer. I feel like she's just cleared my head for me. I feel very more energetic than what I have been doing for the last few weeks. It's been horrible. Thank you so much. To just sit with the drum, do it like this, because it's so much easier. The drum actually knows what she's healing as well. She actually knows what is wrong with me, and she will tell me as well if I ask the questions, because she'll give me the yes answer and then she'll give me the no answer. That's very provident. That's the no answer. So to ask any questions today. So you can use these basically like a pendulum if you need to ask questions about your health and your journey. That's it really. You won't get any other answers apart from that. So no good asking questions about people you know, because it won't answer for you. Now my drum at the back is getting really heavy, and when it gets really heavy, it means that she's taken away some sort of negative energy away from me. Now usually when it's like this, you blow the back of your drum 3 to 4 times or 5 times, and you blow towards a tree out the window. This is because the tree will catch the low vibrational energy and turn it back to pure and compassionate love. That's what nature does for healing. That is what I taught myself and what I'm teaching you now. Although I can't get up and go out the window, they're telling me to use one of my plants that's indoors, my aloe vera plant. I'm like, well, oh, okay. Telling me it'll blow out the window after I've done this process, because I need to open the window after when I've finished. So I'm going to drum again and see what happens. So they're just unblocking something from my back, which is really weird because that's where I have problems with my shoulder blade at the back and my back heart chakra. It's like they've just pulled something out. Now they want me to blow. So basically you hold your drum and you just blow. So sometimes when I blow, I actually blow the rainbow light, the light frequency that I used for healing on others. I blow that through the back, and the colours will just come out my mouth and blow onto the negative energy. that is so the negative energy goes back into nothingness or goes back into light, rather than still keep being negative, or take it back to being positive. So now they want me to do my ear. So you literally put it at the side of my head. They're just letting me know, letting me see that I need to do that every day on my ear, because it is really blocked. Don't know what it is. So should I go to the doctors and get checked out? They don't like the doctors, so that's a no. So I just keep using my drum. So I just keep using herbs. Do I need ear drops? They're just telling me it is a lymph node. So I've just asked in my mind, is it my lymph node? And it's saying yes. Thank you. They've just gone into my lymph nodes and just told them to start running properly. They're just doing my legs now. Yay, I can feel the bottom of my feet again, because they've been blocked for some reason. Now they want me to honour my ancestor, because my ancestor, my pure ancestor, is here only today. So I ask her to come forth, say thank you, and that I appreciate her in being with me today. And for her helping me. Just cleared my head. that's it. So say thank you to Wiki too. We've not finished yet, however, but so today is actually the summer solstice 2025, and this is why I've come in ceremony. But I know that I needed to do some bringing in my herbs to help me with the process of my inner wellness, to help me energetically, because I know my energy has been so low lately and it's lifted me up. That's why I'm very happy and smiley. And now I'm going to celebrate the sun, the light, and the summer solstice. But I'm not going to video it because they don't want me to, because this is my private time and my ceremony and how I do it. So, and bringing in the mother goddess. And so, yeah, so that's my day one. So how do I feel? So I feel brand new. I feel better on my left side, or my right side, sorry, already with my ear. Feel like there's still a bit of a block there. I feel better energetically. I can tell that I've had a clearing with my drum, and my head and my fog mind feels much clearer. My feet are finally feeling better because I feel like they've had a block on, because obviously I sit in meditation and I put my feet together so I can feel my own energy circle around my body to help healing myself, but it hasn't been doing it for some time and I didn't know why, so she's unblocked it for me, and now I can feel my chakras on my at the end of my feet, which I've missed so much. So thank you, Victor. Thank you, Mother Drum. So yes, so whatever it is that you're up to today, have a great time and enjoy the sun because it is out, and enjoy the healing process of the sun because it is the longest day it's helpful and it is the master healer. So just enjoy, but be careful with the heat, and take care of yourself. Drink loads of water, and I've got some lemon water with me today and help with my cleanse. And I'm going to enjoy my, because it's showing me that I need to take them now, my 2 tinctures, and I'll be taking my tea tonight before I go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, my cis blend. But I can also put my cis blend in the bath with me with just water and my cis blend. But I do have crystals that I go in the bath with. I go in the bath with shungite and clear quartz to help the energy of the water, because the water isn't actually good for me. It's a part of it keeping me poorly, unfortunately. So it's about tearing away what's making you poorly, really, and changing it to what it can do to make you well. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the first day of my healing with my drum. Oh yes, and she did want me to show me doing the third eye. I don't know why. On my drum at the end. And just say thank you and just honour ourselves, honour each other. And this is how you get a really good connection to your drum, because your drum will start to know you as a person, and she can see and feel the inside and the outside of the body of what's going on with you to help you heal in that process. So yes, so I'm going to finish my summer solstice journey today. So thank you very much for watching. Please share, subscribe and like my channel. See you soon. Bye.